Sachin Pilot and other Congress rebels have challenged in the Rajasthan High Court a move to disqualify them as MLAs. This in a dramatic escalation of the party's crisis in Rajasthan. Mukul, Rohatgi and Harish, Salve, both top government lawyers in BJP regimes, are representing them in the petition. The hearing will begin today at 1 o'clock. The Congress has fielded one of its sharpest legal experts, Abhishek Manu Singhvi. Notices served to the rebels by the Rajasthan Speaker, CP Joshi, asked them to explain by today anti-party activities, failing which they would be disqualified. The bottom line is this: it appears at the moment that Sachin Pilot is at the point of no return into the Congress. And how do the numbers stack up in Rajasthan? What are the possible scenarios that emerge? Sanket Upadhyay explains.
Why have these people moved court? Let's explain with the help of 2 or 3 different possibilities. And here is a map on your screen right now. This is a pie chart that explains, that's the Rajasthan Vidhan Sabha in front of you. We're trying to explain the legal battle for you. If the Pilot camp is disqualified, let's assume the Pilot camp is disqualified, then in a 200-member assembly, it becomes 181 because the Congress MLAs in the Pilot camp are only 19. So with 19 disqualifications, the strength of the assembly is 181, which is on your screen right now. If you can see the total strength, 200 minus 19, 181. The majority mark becomes 91. Gehlot camp has 101. Sachin camp is left with 3 independents who will on likelihood will see themselves deserted and move back to Gehlot. The BJP will have 75. Rumblings within the NDA also now, with Hanuman Beniwal saying what he has. And then those 2 BTB, the Bharatiya Tribal Party, who are neutral at this moment, may also choose to align with Ashok Gehlot. The result will be that Ashok Gehlot will win. That's why the Congress is pressing hard for the disqualification. Now for the next possibility. If Pilot camp is not disqualified, scenario 1. So here's the scenario. 200 is the total strength. Ashok Gehlot's camp has 101. Borderline case of winning the trust vote. Sachin camp has 22. Vasundhara Raje's BJP has 75. The BTP have 2. Now in this situation also, there will be a borderline victory for Gehlot with a wafer-thin majority, and the government is going to be extremely fragile. But then there is a scenario 2, which Ashok Gehlot fears. If Pilot camp isn't disqualified, there is a scenario 2, the strength of the assembly 200. Even if one MLA swings from Ashok Gehlot to the Pilot camp, the rebels plus a BTP plus that one rebel MLA extra takes Sachin Pilot to 25. You have the BJP's alliance at 75. Neither of them is a winner, but neither of them reach the halfway mark or the majority mark, and more than forming a new government, Ashok Gehlot's government is dislodged. The motive of a Sachin Pilot is served. Gehlot government comes in minority, the government falls, and it serves the purpose to get a Sachin to do what he did. Now it is this possibility that perhaps the Congress party fears. It is this reason why Sachin Pilot has moved court against the disqualification.